Yes, my dear student, welcome back to my channel. A big question with everyone after CA May 2025 exam result, that how to restart, how to bounce back for September 2025 exam. I know it is difficult. I know right from many questions is coming in your mind, and because of that reason you are confused. And I am not here to motivate you. I just want to ask one question with everyone, that what is the reason you started CA? What was the reason you came so far in the CA? The reason is not to quit. That I know. And the reason, whatever you have, that reason is the reason to restart. The reason itself is the reason that will give you the energy to restart once again. Now, whatever is the reason, write down in the comment box. And believe me, once you have written in the comment box, that will give you huge energy to restart again. I know right now you are confused, because many questions are coming in your mind which is actually disturbing you. You don't know what actually went wrong in the previous attempt. You are confused about single group or both group. You are not able to decide whether to take classes again or whether you should concentrate on revision class. You don't know how many days should be given for each subject for revision. These many questions confuse mind, and because of that reason you are not able to restart. Am I right or not? But don't at all worry. In this video we'll discuss each and every point from your point of view. I will give you a stepwise analysis in this video which will help you to restart again as soon as possible you leave this video. And at the end, I will also guide you about FR, financial reporting, as it is my subject. And then I will give you one special tip, believe me, that will help you to focus once again on the study. And lastly, I will discuss about one mentorship program. It means you need to listen this video till the end. And if you can follow whatever I say, it is my commitment to you, in the next attempt you are going to pass the examination. But you need to listen this video till the end and follow whatever I am saying. That much promise I want from you all. Are you ready for the entire discussion? But before I start discussing, one request to all of you: if you are new to this channel, subscribe the channel, because if I am supporting you, you should also support me. And one suggestion, that join my Telegram channel, because in that Telegram channel I always give many important notes, many important guidelines, many important guidance which will help you for the FR preparation. My expected question is coming soon, that I will upload in my Telegram channel. My revision class coming soon, which I will upload in my Telegram channel. Don't forget to join Telegram channel. Can we start a discussion? To restart your preparation, you need to first accept your result. Whatever may be the result, whether you got 39 marks in one subject or 59 marks in another subject, you need to accept it right now. In spite of your preparation, even though you have done a lot of preparation in your previous attempt, whatever marks you got, accept it. And you stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming your faculties. Stop blaming the books. Stop blaming the ICAI. Stop giving any excuses. Then only you can restart. You need to accept the result. Why? Because result is the outcome of one particular day. One day worst performance cannot decide your destiny. That result cannot decide your destiny. Got this point? Therefore, right now, one suggestion, you need to accept your result as soon as possible. Second point is very important. You need to analyze what actually went wrong in the previous attempt. Now, till you know what mistake you have committed in the previous attempt, believe me, it is not easy to restart. It is not easy to refocus again. Once you have identified your mistake, believe me, you can replan, you can restart. But how to analyze? For that purpose, I have already created a video on that. Whenever you have time, listen that video. The link of that video is given in the description of this particular video. Got this point? Third point, you decide whether to take classes again or whether to focus on revision classes only. Then decide whether to give single group or both group. Once you have decided about that, finish all the pending lectures, if any, correct? Then only we can plan our revision. We'll plan revision at least two revision for each subject, at least two revision for each subject. Then at the end, plan at least one mock test paper for each subject under exam condition. Okay, sir. This is the entire stepwise analysis. Then only you can restart your preparation. But sir, how to decide? I will give guidance, nothing to worry. In this video only I'll give this guidance. Now, how to decide whether to take classes again or whether we should focus only on revision classes? This is a big question. In this, I will just ask you one point. Have you completed your entire classes previously? Have you completed listening all the classes in previous attempt? If the answer is no, first complete your entire pending classes. Sometimes what happens, suppose your FR is 70% completed, but your exam was nearby, you stopped listening to the classes, you went to the exam with only 70% preparation. It means 30% still pending. First complete that class in this attempt, okay? But if the answer yes, you have already completed entire your classes in previous attempt, the next question you need to ask, are you able to understand the solution of each question by your own? If yes, believe me, you don't require any classes in this attempt. You can only go for revision video if you require, if you have forgotten some concept. I will say you can use only revision video if you have forgotten any concept. But the answer is no. Means you are not able to understand the solution by your own. It means it is quite possible you do not have the conceptual understanding. So ask one question, are you confident about conceptual understanding? If yes, then also I will suggest no class is required. Use revision video. It means you have forgotten the concept. Revise the concept once again from revision video. But if you are of the view that you are not confident with the conceptual understanding, it means now you take classes, you can go for exam oriented batch for that particular subject. Understood? So if you are confident, if you are not confident about a conceptual understanding, I will say in this attempt or the coming attempt, don't take any risk. Go for exam oriented batch. Got this point? Now next big question, whether you should go for single group or both group. Very important question in the minds of every student right now. But this point is applicable only when your both groups are pending. If your only single group is pending, this point is not applicable. If your only one group is pending, in any circumstances, you should write down that group in September 2025 attempt. You are not supposed to postpone that single group in Jan 2026. Believe me, I am saying in any circumstances, you should write down in September 2025. It is quite possible right now you are in a job and in the last 15 days you will get a leave. Then also you should not postpone to Jan 2026. You should write down that particular group in September 2025, taking that 15 days consideration for revision. In any circumstances, you should write down in September 2025. Got this point clear? Now, if both groups are pending, but coming to the conclusion, I just want to say one point to you. Previously, there were only 2 attempts in a year. It was a matter of 6 months. But now, every 3 months there is one attempt. Just try to understand if by both groups you are overstressed, why you are thinking about both groups. You can write one group right now, second group in another attempt. Take it easy now. It is only a matter of 3 months. Why to overstress yourself? I hope you are understanding. Just try to understand. I am not saying that you should write only single group. If you want to score rank, if you want to clear both group in one attempt, you can decide about that. How to decide, I will only inform you. But just think wisely. Matter of 3 months. Prepare for one group. Take it easy. Next attempt, one more group. Take it easy. You will pass. If you are doing effective study, got this point? But in any point of time, you want to write both group to score rank or to pass both group in one attempt, it is a your choice. Of course, in that situation, how to decide about that I need to inform you. So I will say, if suppose both groups are pending, first ask one question to yourself, whether all your classes are completed, all your lectures are completed. If yes, then ask one question, can you complete 2 revision per subject effectively for each subject? Means, can you complete 2 revision effectively? If yes, you must go for 2 group. If you must go for both group. You can easily write it and you can pass it, correct? But if you cannot complete 2 revision effectively, then I can't say you can't go for both group. But if you are deciding about both group, it is at high risk. It is a high risk because you are not able to complete 2 revision effectively. And if you are not able to complete your 2 revision effectively, and if you want to write both group, it is at high risk. I will just say decide wisely. Why to take so much risk? In that point of time, you can decide single group right now and other group next attempt. But suppose if you have not completed your lectures, if you have not completed your classes, one or more subject is still pending, I will say don't think about both group. Write down one group in September 2025, other group in Jan 2026, or you can decide to write both group in Jan 2026 if you want to score rank. That is your choice. Means in that case, I will say right now single group. In this case, either single group in September 2025, another group in Jan 2026, or you can write both group in Jan 2026 if your some classes are pending. Got this point? This is my suggestion about both group or single group. I hope this will work. Next question is that how to plan revision for your September 2025 exam. Actually, this question depends upon whether you are writing single group or both group. As of now, from my point of view, you have 55 days left. Am I right? Out of that, I am deducting 5 days because 5 days, of course, will give to your first paper. That assumption I am taking. Okay. So you have 50 days effectively. You have 50 days. Now, if you are writing single group, you have 50 days. 2 full revision you need to plan. First revision, I have given 30 days. Second revision, I have given 20 days. First revision, 30 days. 10 days to each subject, equal weightage I have given to each subject, whether it is practical, whether it is theoretical subject. Of course, you can change the number of days as per your requirement. Okay, sir. So I have given FR, AFM audit 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. Second revision 20 days, FR, AFM I have given 7 days, and audit I have given 6 days. 1 second, you can change the number of days as per your own requirement. But one commitment I want, that effective study minimum hours should be 10 hours per day. Not less than that. Effectively, you should study 10 hours per day. You can increase it. Of course, you should increase it to 12 hours. I will say this will be your last attempt when you are studying for any examination. So I will say study as much as you can. If you can study for 14 hours effectively, it is welcome. Correct? But if you are studying for 10 hours effective, of course, you can pass the next attempt. Got this point? Yes, sir. If you are studying for 10 hours effectively per day, it means you have 300 hours for first revision. If you are studying for 12 hours per day effectively, you have 360 hours for first revision. Second revision, I will say effectively, you need to study 12 hours per day. It means you will have 240 hours effectively for second revision. Now coming to both group, for both group also you have 50 days. For both group, if you are planning for both group, you need to plan one full revision and one quick revision. One full revision, one quick revision. But from my point of view, if you are writing both groups, of course some portion of revision already you have completed. From my point of view, means if you are writing both groups, of course after exam only you have decided, you have already started your revision from my point of view, correct? But then also suppose you have not started your revision till now and you have 50 days left, so one full revision and one quick revision. For full revision, I have given 35 days, and number of days I have given FR 7 days, AFM 6 days, audit 6 days, DT 7 days, IDT 5 days, and IBS 4 days. Of course, you can change it as per your own requirement. And second revision, 15 days I have given. Second revision, I will say plan as per your own requirement, because you know in which subject you are more weak, in which subject you are strong. Depending upon that, you need to plan your second revision, because it is a quick revision. Got this point? I hope this will help you to revise your plan, to revise your, to plan your revision, to plan your revision. Okay, sir. Now discussion of all the questions are completed. Now I'll guide you about CA final financial reporting paper, because that is my subject. Of course, I'll give you some special guidance regarding CA final financial reporting paper. There are some questions relating to books, amendment, RTP, MTP, revision lectures, expected questions, and how to plan FR revision. So all the questions will be taken into consideration. First, coming to books. Right now, for India Sanas book, I have 6th edition. For question bank, I have 13th edition. Now, if you are using some previous edition book, for example, if you are using question bank 10th edition, 11th edition, 12th edition, there is no need to buy new book. You can take the additional question which has been incorporated in the revised edition of the book from my Telegram channel. Similarly, if you are using 4th edition, 5th edition India Saransh book, there is no need to change India Saransh book. You can continue with your book. Some changes has been done in India Saransh book in the 6th edition that is already given in the Telegram channel. But if you are using the India Saransh book which is previous, which is before what 4th edition, means if you are using 1st edition, 2nd edition or 3rd edition India Saransh book, or if you are using what before 10th edition question bank, I will suggest change the book. Change the book. You can buy new set of books. That is my suggestion. Coming to amendment, for FR there is no amendment. No amendment is there in FR subject. RTP MTP, don't worry, whenever RTP MTP will come and if there is some new question, I'll upload the video in my YouTube channel. Revision lectures, of course, I am going to come with the revision lecture, well planned, well structured, which will help you to revise entire FR effectively. Right now the date has not been decided, but tentative date I can say 8th of August. I will make a separate video for the detail regarding my FR revision lecture, which is going to come soon. Okay, coming to expected questions, soon it is going to launch. It is right now in WIP mode, work in progress mode. Once it is completed, I will only upload in my Telegram channel. Join my Telegram channel. That's why I said Telegram channel is very, very important. Join Telegram channel if you have not joined it. Now coming to FR revision plan. So how to revise FR? Because if you see in the first revision, if you are going forward, single group, I have given 10 days. 10 days means either you have 100 hours or 120 hours. So how to complete FR in 100 hours and 120 hours? How to plan it? I'll just give a guidance for that. If you are planning, if you have given 120 hours for FR preparation, or you have given what 100 hours for your first revision of FR. So how many hours you should give to chapter wise? That is a big problem. Sometimes what happens, you don't know how much hour is required for a particular chapter, and eventually give more number of hours to that chapter, and at the end you are left with small number of hours for other chapter which actually require more number of hours. It is quite possible. In this case, actually what happened, you leave some chapter at the end. So what I have done, I have divided entire FR syllabus in 8 parts. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, Part 6, Part 7, Part 8. And Part 1 contain which chapter, that also I have given. Means whenever you want to revise Part 1, revise all these chapter together. Whenever you want to revise Part 2, revise these 2 chapter together. You can revise Part 4 first. It is your choice. Means my suggestion that revise Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 in this way only. But suppose if you want to start with consolidation, it is your choice. Because you think that you are weak in consolidation chapter, and therefore you want to start with consolidation chapter, you can start with that, and it is actually in what Part 5. You can start with that. But whenever you starting Part 5, business combination, consolidation, it is done together. Now what I have done, I have given Part 1 require this much hours. If you have allocated 120 hours, if you allocated 100 hours, then 12.5 hours required. It means whenever you are doing this all chapter, you should keep in your mind that you should use this much hours, means 15 hours or 12.5 hours for all this chapter. And chapter wise hour allocation I have done. Means India's 2 1 hour, not more than that. India 16 2.5 hours, not more than that. Sometimes what happens, India's 2 require 1 hour, but you are giving what 3 hours to India's 2. No use, no use. So I have given in that way that you can revise. So India's 2, revise the content fast as soon as possible. Do all the important questions, because India's 2, I hope that even though you have understood the content of India's, and if you have done some important question, whatever I have highlighted in my class, MRQ question or expected question, whatever I have highlighted, that only you can do, you can crack the exam. Understood? Similarly, you can see for Part 2, India's 102, I have given 5 hours or 4 hours. India's 19, I have given 3 hours or 3 hours. Total me it is 8 hours and 7 hours, and as it is I have given, believe me, this will help you. This plan you can download from my Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram channel is given in the description of this particular video. Understood? Yes, sir. So I think now you are happy with the revision plan as well as FR guidance. Everything is completed. Now the bonus tips. Bonus tip, believe me, it will help you a lot. Now what is that bonus tips? Believe me, when I was student, I used to also follow this, and this really has helped me to become CA. Means when I was writing CA final exam, I have followed this particular plan, and this have really helped me to concentrate on my studies. So what I have done, I have divided entire my day 24 hours in what? 14 hours for study, 14 hours for study, 7 hours for sleep, and 3 hours for other activities. It becomes 24 hours. Now this 14 hours are divided in 5 lots. You can see 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours and 2 hours. Now it means you need to start your day with a particular time. Suppose, let me take one example. Suppose you're starting your day with 6 in the morning. So 6 to 9 one lot, 10 to 1 one lot, 2 to 5 one lot, 5:30 to 9:30 one lot, and then 10 to 11. It means you can easily sleep for 6 hours. Means 11 to 5 you'll sleep. Then 5 to 6 you'll do some exercise, meditation, yoga for half an hour, and half an hour is required to make yourself ready for the next day. Means this was the entire plan, and in between you can see I have given 1 hour for breakfast, 1 hour for lunch, 30 minutes for rest, 1 hour for dinner. Everything is given. If you can follow this, and if you don't allow other to change this timetable, means your friend has no liberty to change this plan. No one can change this plan unless until you want to change it. Believe me, if you can follow this 14 hours, if effectively if you are studying, means 14 hours if you are studying, out of that 14 hours, 12 hours will be your effective study. That is guaranteed. And if you can study 12 hours per day, next attempt you are going to pass the examination. This is my words to you. Normally whatever we are distracted, and because of that reason one timetable is required, one defined timetable. In this particular hours I am going to study, that you should know. If you don't know when to study, you will never use this time. Now you know the timetable, so you are going to plan accordingly. Now you should plan chapter also. Suppose 6 to 9 you are doing this chapter, 10 to 1 you are doing this chapter. Till that is completed, you are not going to go to other chapter. Just try to understand, this is going to help you. And one more point, you should reduce your mobile use. Mostly the people are distracted with mobiles. I will say you should control the mobile. Mobile should not control your mind. If you can do that, next attempt you are going to become CA. Okay, sir. Last point which I just want to inform you about mentorship program. Already I have announced in the previous video that I have now 2 mentorship program. One is free mentorship, one is paid mentorship. Free mentorship, the link is given in the description of the video that you can join. Paid mentorship, if you want to join, the details you can get from my inquiry number. The inquiry number is what? 8766246684. Got this point? Entire details already I have given in my previous video. If you want to get the entire details about free mentorship and paid mentorship, you can listen my previous video. At the end it is given. I hope this will really help you to restart your entire program, relaunch entire program effectively, so that you can definitely going to pass in the next attempt. All the best for your preparation. All the best for your CA journey. Love you all. Bye bye.